can't imagine anything better than this, and that wave is absolutely massive. The courage that it takes. You've done a lot of crazy things in your time, but look, if you'd got knocked off on this bike at the wrong time, with all that gear on, all that helmet stuff on, the weight of the bike, it might have finished you, Robbie.
Yeah. Some may have wished that it did.
Oh.
But, no, you know what, man? The helmet's got a lot of foam in it, which is a lot of flotation. I have a PFD life jacket number 3 on, so I had a lot of flotation. But I wanted to make it look real. I wanted, you know, the start of the film starts with me on land, and it finishes with me in the water, and I didn't want to do a costume change. I didn't want to halfway through have a wetsuit on, so I was like, I want to just keep it. And in my mind, I thought I was going to ride all the way and complete this wave, so I wanted to kind of get out of there squeaky clean and not get wet, but it didn't work out that way. But I think the way it worked out, I'm cool with it anyway.
My youngest fella, River, rode his bike into the pool yesterday to try and imitate what you were doing on that wave. Now, what is it? What have I got to hook up to the bike to try and get that sort of action happening so that he can sail across the water and not straight into it?
I know, a winch and a surfboard, maybe.
No, but in all seriousness, how'd you hook the bike up? How did it work?
The rear wheel. It's just we have a huge paddle tire on there. It's a specially made one, and I had these specially made rubber blocks that kind of we had them sealed onto the tire, and that just allowed me to keep propelling on the water. And that the height of the ski and then where the skis are positioned on the bike was very crucial, and then the air intake, obviously, because it's the bike breeze, you know, fresh air, and any water in there was kind of detrimental to how I was performing. But we managed to kind of, you know, get through them all. It's not just a standard bike by any means. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and every time we sank it, it was like 4 hours work to rebirth it to get it running again. So we did a lot of work out there, and it was just, I mean, it looks seamless, but the behind-the-scenes launches on the 18th of August, and it's going to tell the full story of what we went through to make this happen.
Dude, I've got chills. I mean, this is an amazing thing to do. I mean, look, it's beyond anything people would ever think of. You've done that. You say you've got your critics out there. What do you say to your critics?
G'day, mate. That's what we do.
You know, this is what I love about Australians. They get out there and they do things, they try things. We've got Cody Simpson, who's coming up in the show in just a little bit. He's been listening in on all this. There's another great young kid who's taking on the world and having a crack.
What's up,
you know
man?
What I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get out there. It's good to keep it real, and it's good to just have fun while you're doing it. And this is a passion of mine. I've done a lot of crazy stuff in the past, and a lot of people expect like the next craziest thing out of me. And one thing I want to change. I'm a father of 2 now, and I really want to make sure I'm around for them. So part of my vision is to follow what I'm passionate about, and I grew up surfing. I'm passionate about surfing, and it was only a matter of time before I combined the two, and I'm glad that it worked out.
Well, buddy, you can't do these things without great sponsors. DC Shoes have been a sponsor of yours. They're my skateboarding shoe of choice when I'm frothing and shredding around the neighbourhood. You want to give them a little quick plug? Yeah,
I got this new shoe coming out. It's called the Maddo, and this is what this is all really about. Was to launch this new shoe, and
unreal.
I'm really stoked. I got mate, you'll be able to do kick flips down 10 flights of stairs, no worries. But it's got an orthotic sole, so it's quite comfortable. You can walk around this thing all day, and you know, you can even go shopping with the wife, and it doesn't hurt as much.
Well, sweet as a nut, mate. Mick Fanning has had his difficulties this week in the water. I know that you'd probably send him a great message as well. But look, Jesus Christ walked on the water. Robbie Maddison rode on it. Get that up, yeah.
Thanks, buddy, and all the best to Mick Fanning. I'm a huge fan of his, and mate, next time a shark comes around, I hope he has a Kickstarter on that surfboard. Yeah.